So Angelina will talk about how do I access the library.
Right. So all of you have a library card, but it seemed like not every single person has already requested items online for curbside pickup. So if you haven't ever set up your BiblioCommons account, we can just quickly talk to you about how to do that. Because you're going to use BiblioCommons. That's just our online card catalog. It's our catalog. It's so funny we still say card catalog, but it's an online catalog. So it's what you use to find items, where they're located, what format they're in. You can place a hold, choose your pickup location, and renew items. So you can do a lot of different things on there. So to set up your account, the first thing you're going to do is click on the login tab in the upper right-hand corner. And then you're going to type in the number from the back of your library card. And then the PIN is usually the last 4 digits of your phone number, unless you decide to choose something different. So now she's already got her set up, but if you hadn't ever done it before, the first thing that it would do is it would ask you to verify all of your info that they have so far is correct. And if you're a kid, if you're under age 13, it will, for your username, it will have you choose an animal and a color for the username. If you're over age 13, you just create your username how you like, but it's not recommended to use your real name because the information can be shared. You could make recommendations about books and other people might be able to see it depending on how you set up your account. So then you would accept the terms and conditions, and then you have the opportunity to choose more settings to set up in your account or just go to the catalog and search. So now this account is already set up, so it took it right to her dashboard, and then also the search bar up at the top that allows you to look for items. There's a lot of different ways to search. You can use keyword or title or subject, author. Some people make lists and tags. So there's a lot of different ways. And then, so once you find something that you like, so let's just find one title. So then you would click place a hold if you determine that you wanted to, and then you're going to select your pickup location. Now this account is already set up where it has she has it set up so that it will not make you choose your pickup location because it's just default. She has one chosen and she chose one click holds. But if you want to have choices, then you don't do that, and then you can determine which branch your hold will go to. Then you confirm your hold, and then you go to your dashboard and you can see your on holds tab. You could have also, as you saw, that drop down, it also had other options, like you could see everything you have checked out. But when you're at your on holds tab, then you can see what you have on hold, what the status is, whether it's on its way or not. And you see where you are in the list, and you have the options that you could pause it or cancel it. So that's just a real basic tutorial about how to request items online using BiblioCommons. And then once you're done, you go up to the upper right-hand corner again and you log out.
Can I interrupt you just for a minute, Angelina?
Of course.
I'd just like to point out, I don't know how familiar you are with Zooming, everyone, but if it happens that your screen is being covered up a little bit by the pictures of the people, you can grab that top bar where all the pictures of people attending is, and you can drag that wherever you want that to be on your screen so that it's not covering up something that Angelina is trying to show you.
Thank you, Evie. So the next thing we're going to talk about is ConnectEd. So this is a program that is a automatic library account, but it only applies to people who are participating in a school district. But even if you're homeschooling, if you're part of a parent partnership program, if your children are participating in any school sports or theater, or just taking one class in public school, any of those scenarios means that you are participating in the school district, and your child will have a ConnectEd account. And the advantage of the ConnectEd account is that it uses the student's 6-digit student number as your login. And so, sometimes the kids end up having that number memorized. And so it makes it really easy. You don't actually have to have your library card in your hand. You can just type in that number. Now, it's not quite that simple because every school district in Whatcom County is participating in ConnectEd now. So you do have to have 2 letters before the 6-digit number. So if you were part of the Mount Baker School District, you'd have MB before your 6-digit number, or if you're part of the Ferndale School District, you'd have FE in front. And this page here that Melody is showing us is the ConnectEd page on our website, and it tells you all of the things that I'm saying about the school code and the lunch number, and it tells you, it has a list of all the different school codes so that you could find yours if I didn't mention it. And with these ConnectEd accounts, also every password is 1234, again, to make it very easy to, so kids really feel empowered because they can learn how to go online and access an account and make requests. Because they might know their number. So with these accounts, you're allowed to have 4 physical items checked out at a time. Bellingham is included, yes. Bellingham is also participating now. And so I'm pretty sure that would be, oh yeah, it says right.
BE, it's BE.
Well, it's BE, but we don't have it on our website because the Whatcom County library system is distinct from the Bellingham Public Library, and even though we share catalog and we share all of our resources, we are separate. So it's very likely that on the Bellingham Public Library website, they would address that. So you can have 4 physical items at a time on these accounts, and it can only be books, audiobooks, and magazines. And we're also an exciting thing for kids who do participate in a school district and spend any time at a school. We're trying to make it so that we can deliver holds to kids at school for kids who don't have the opportunity to go to a library in person.
Fantastic. And if you have any frequently asked questions, those are all down here. So most likely that answer has been answered through our trials with this ConnectEd service.